Hi there, this is Al from TheGamingGeek.net, and we've got another Retroid Pocket 3 Plus performance test today. And it's another PlayStation 2 game. I know that's the most number of requests I've had. And we're looking at Wild Arms 5, the PAL version, as always. And I'm doing JRPGs this week. So if you haven't seen my previous release, that was Suikoden 5. And okay, so we have the intro up, but I'm not gonna interrupt it because I want to talk about this game before we look into the settings. So it feels like this is the type of game where you can't just set it up and leave that settings as is. It feels like you may have to toggle some options on and off, right, to get this to run well depending on the scenario. So we'll go into what I'm talking about as the episode progresses, but we'll take a look at the settings that I'm using right now, and we may have to tweak this. So this is going to be a long video. Just you don't have to watch the entire thing, but you may want to skip to the end because I'm gonna mention any settings changes that we do beyond what we have right now. So I'm using Ether SX 1. I don't know. 1.4-3060, right? And under that, you go into the settings, go into general, and then press on set optimal settings. Then after that, you go into system, make sure that multi-threaded VU1 and instant VU1 are checked. Go into graphics, change GPU renderer to Vulkan, and change hardware download mode to disable readbacks, and change threaded presentation to checked. And then go into audio, make sure that interpolation mode is Gaussian, and synchronization mode, you have to change it to async mix, right? So again, if we have to change some settings, I'll mention it at the end of the video, so check that out. For now, we'll just do start. And I do have a save that's a little bit ahead, but we're not gonna load that. I'm going to do a new game. Am I? Yep, I have it on full volume. So the cutscenes are skippable, unlike unlike the previous game that I tested, Suikoden 5. I hated it, but we'll go through the cutscenes, right, just to see if they perform well. But I skipped it in my initial test, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Now, what I like about the Wild Arms franchise is that it has this Western flavor to it, so it's not completely American Western, but you see the influences. It's still has its anime foundations. It just offers a unique feel, right? I've never played any of the Wild Arms games. I've tested 3 and 4 on the channel. You'll find it somewhere. Just check the playlists. I tested both Wild Arms 3 and Wild Arms 4 prior to the Retroid firmware update. Alright, so here you go. From my experience, exploration runs really well, right? I didn't get far into the game though, so this might surprise me. All right, but at least the places that I've visited, they all ran well. So which really makes a PS2 emulation very strange to me, because I guess the technology is that complicated that it's not that easy to perfectly emulate anymore. It's not just a matter of resources. There's also software optimization to consider, which is why Capcom games are uh, usually perform well in emulation, because Capcom is really good with optimizing their games. Their games look so good, even though they don't require as much resources as other games. All right. Now, it's also interesting that the exploration part of Wild Arms involves some object manipulation. You can jump, you can crouch. Wait, you can. Oops, I missed it. Push the square too far. I hope it doesn't like result in. Okay, I thought it was, the door was gonna close again, but that saved us some time. Oh, I wish there was a run button, but he's walking fast enough, I guess. Yeah, and I love those quality of life features showing you where you've been, where you haven't been. It makes exploration a lot easier, right? You don't have to backtrack or something. You can avoid like unnecessarily backtracking because you got turned around and you're a little lost. By the way, so the colors are a little dark, so let me adjust it a little bit. It's much brighter on my end. Yeah, it's too bright. I think this more accurate. All right, Rebecca's journal. So I already know which place to dig, but yeah, I'll dig all throughout. Let's get those money too. Right. The more I play of the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, the more impressed I become of the system, right? So, personally, I'm an Anbernic stan. Yeah, just sharing my opinions, right? Everyone's got their biases, and I was a really big fan of Anbernic. And I was a little bit sad that Retroid was catching up. But there's no denying that the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus is a really good device, and it's actually caught up to the AYN Odin, right? I mean, the AYN Odin is a lot more powerful, but also a lot more expensive. And the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, as you can see, just take a look at my channel. Um, you'll see a lot of PlayStation 2 games playing well on this device. And some are at playable performance, right? But no denying that there's still a handful of PlayStation 2 games that play better on the Odin. Of course, it's more powerful. But this little device isn't something that you should underestimate. Yeah, I've been in the retro handheld scene since the Retroid Pocket 2 and the Anbernic RG350 350. So, oh, I should have talked to the guy there. Let's just. Oh no, there's no guy there. What? Maybe he's in the next screen. I don't even know what I did in that temple. Golem parts. We mined for golem parts, I guess. Alright, went to the old ruins. By the way, yeah, this game is tricky, Wild Arms 5, because it's not friendly to underclocking. I guess it's after this dialogue scene. I'll show you guys. Um, Whether on OpenGL or Vulkan, if you try to underclock it, it just doesn't even want to run smoothly. Right, stutters, lags all throughout, even on mild underclock. I don't know why. So I'll show you. So it's like you can't do anything to this game. See, look. Sorry, it's not working. I don't know what's causing that. So, unfortunately, you can't touch cycle rate or cycle skip. I've already tried. And as soon as we turn off the underclocking, it goes back to normal. So, the sad thing about that is that there are moments wherein, oh, I didn't know this. Yeah, jump, examine. I've ever seen that bike before. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't see that corner when I was testing this prior to. Anyway, we'll save here just in case something kills me, and so that I don't have to restart. There, we overrode my save. So we're gonna ignore these folks. There's nothing there to see anyway. Nothing, yeah, no. She's not gonna say anything important. But this person we can't ignore. Alright. So, I've been skipping cutscenes, but let's finish this just to make sure that it's running well.
I found it down in the ruins, and I didn't know it was yours, so,
No! You read my poetry! This is so embarrassing! At least try to pretend you didn't read it! How can you be so insensitive, you bitch? Shut up!
Alright.
I'm sorry. Really.
I shouldn't have gotten angry like that. I really should thank you for finding it, Dean.
I remember
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
in the first parts of Wild Arms 3 and Arms 4, and all three games are like really different the way they start.
So I'll see you around.
But I thought you just got back. So, where are you off to now?
I was thinking of heading over towards Celestial Peak.
What for? Why go way out there?
Well, I wanted to go back one more time. You know, to say goodbye.
Alright.
Actually, I guess I'd better tell you too. Hey, would you mind coming out there with me?
I guess so. After all, I owe you for the journal. Sure, I'll tag along.
Alright.
I haven't been out that far in a while, all the way to Celestial Peak. I hope you remember the way, Dean.
So I've been skipping the dialogue and everything, right? I haven't been paying attention. And when I was on the way to Celestial Peak, I actually got lost. And I went to a totally different place. And then she told me where Celestial Peak was. This guy, I think, will tell us where Celestial Peak is. All the way to the west. There. So we'll go there. Yep, exit to the field. Alright, like talking about Wild Arms 4, that was like it gets dark really fast, the story. Like and then Wild Arms 3 is like you have different characters, so it takes a while to actually you have different main characters. I don't know how to call it, but you'll play through short scenarios for each of the four characters, four or five, and so it's hard to get a feel of where the actual storyline is going to go because you have to go through all scenarios first. And then this one seems to be a little bit lighter compared to 4 at least. But yeah, I guess this is was a popular franchise back then because, got to 5 games. I wonder what happened. I know there's a Wild Arms on the PSP as well. Alright. So hopefully we'll get some battles early because that's where we can talk about where this game has performance issues and what I did to somehow make them more tolerable, right? You know what? I'm just gonna talk about it. Don't need to show you guys what happens. You can test it out yourselves. Alright, and if I can recall correctly, these blue and red arrows, they're also a mechanic that was in Wild Arms 4. So you can turn them off, right? By pressing select. But I mean, if you want the challenge, but personally, I'd rather know where I can go. Alright, so you're gonna see frame rate dips here. And like I said, if you try underclocking, it's just not. This is just mild underclock. And it just like, look at that, right? It just stops. I don't know why. So you can't underclock this game. Now what I did was, so there will be some slowdowns, which is why I set it to the audio to async mix. Oh, we have one opponent. And while it doesn't fix the slowdowns, it makes it less noticeable, right? Because if we don't put it in async mix, this is gonna start stuttering more noticeably. And so not just in the visuals, but also in the music, right? And slowdowns visually, at least how I saw it, are more noticeable. Are more tolerable compared to slowdowns in the music. Because when the music slows down or when it starts stuttering, you can really tell, right? Now, I've only gotten as far as around this area, so I hope performance holds up, right, with the settings that we're using. There you go. A real golden part. Alright, there you go, monster. So I stopped my test earlier at this part. So what happens moving forward is the first time that I'm gonna be seeing it. So hopefully performance holds up enough that we don't have to change the settings, because I don't know what I'm gonna do, right? If it doesn't. Listen to them.
So make sure you cover me when I guard and reload.
Alright. Well, we have to go closer. The encounter rate, by the way, of this game is like completely, I don't know, random, high variance. Because in one sequence, I ran into 3 encounters in a quick, short span of time. Then there was one time that I tried this and I didn't get into any encounters up until I got here. And as you saw here, we just ran into one encounter. So, pretty weird. Oof. Ouch. But I think we're gonna finish this off soon. Yeah. What? No? Oh, there you go. And that ran pretty smoothly, right? I think if I turned off, I'm not even sure if there was a frame rate dip. I didn't notice it. Level up. Does this heal them up? I'm gonna have to go check after the cutscene. We did it. Yeah, the arms mechanic is pretty interesting too. That you have this gun and then you have to like reload and all that. It's been this game. Oh, that log looks like it's about to fall off the edge of the cliff. What are we supposed to do? I'll get the treasure first. Oh yeah. Okay, so level ups heal them up. And we've gotten some pretty good items. By the way, the D-pad does nothing in this game. Oh, okay. So I know where that place is. We're gonna have to go back to it. Oh, there you go. I also like the battle system. I mean, first impressions, right? This hexagon, and where you can move and all that. It's very fascinating to me. So it gives this game a tactical RPG feel, right? It's not simply turn-based, but you also have to, you know, mind your position. You move your characters around accordingly. That's pretty interesting. I know that if your characters are in the same hexagon, if an enemy attacks you, then your characters are all going to take damage from that one attack. So, alright, so far so good. I think the areas that we're exploring are all vast enough. Wait, did we miss the... I'm not sure. They're all large enough for me to think that nothing else is gonna impact performance. Alright. Oh, there's an enemy there. Alright, then let's attack it. Let's move. Alright, let's make the Vorpal ape. Oh, he's not gonna move. Alright, fine. What else can he do? Analyze items. Force? Yeah, because he's like brimming with energy. But I don't know where we can use that. As you can see, the numbers here are turning red every so often, right? If we don't have audio on async mix, we would have heard the audio slow down or even stop completely, right? Alright, this is where we need to go. Camera's a little bit when you move your analog stick, make sure you only do left and right movements, because up and down will zoom you in or out. Oh wow, he survived. What? Dean's gonna finish off the Vorpal ape, so we're gonna save our bullets for this pill bug. And same thing. Ooh, who do we attack first? Who's the pill bug? B. Alright, so we're gonna attack the pill bug first, because it's about to attack. And then yeah. Yeah, pretty good battle system. The HUD is very helpful. Alright. A nice game to try. So far, where performance is holding up, okay. Because he's got a jump maneuver, then the design of the environments, there are like, ledges, upper ground, things like that. Alright. Ooh, flashback is running slow. Alright, we're gonna, like I told you earlier, there might be some areas where you have to tweak settings. It's weird. I wonder why. Yeah, you can't underclock this. It's not working when you underclock. How about cycle rate? I'm gonna try cycle rate and cycle skip. See if that helps. Nope. Weird that the flashback is all like this, right? Yeah, it's terrible. We'll just reset it back to the usual. I wonder if this is an FMV and we can, there's another thing that you can do in advanced settings, or game fixes here. Use software renderer for FMVs, but it doesn't look like it's an FMV. So nope, I guess there's nothing we can do about that section. We'll just have to bear it, right? Oh, so that's why there's a bolt here when the game's loading. I wonder if there's something with the graphics renderers that's causing the flashback to run terribly. Because look at that, right? After the flashback, it's all like, oh, good. So it probably has something to do with emulation rather than. Oh wow, there's a Wild Arms fix. I just remembered. There's a Wild Arms fix here in advanced settings. There you go. Yeah, I wish I could go back to that. But let's see if that fixes any other flashback. Right. Would have been nice if the developer of Ether SX labeled that option, like for which Wild Arms is this fix supposed to be. Ooh, 16, he's an adult. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. I wonder if like Rebecca's going to leave the party, or if she's gonna join him, right? All right, Northern King. Okay, so we're gonna go as to the far end of Celestial Peak. Let me just check my health. Weird, we're all full health. Do they... Where am I supposed to go? Do they heal up at the end of every battle? Start button. Guess we're in the right on the right track. Okay. There, see, because of the jumping, they were able to design the environment to have these ledges. Okay. Ooh, another log we can. Oh yeah, kick. I don't know what that did. Maybe there's another. Oh, dead end. All right. Oh, she gets a double attack. Nice. Man, I wish I put that Wild Arms fix. Because when I tested this game earlier, it was performing really well, right? I thought it was all okay. That's the thing with testing these games. You can't just like test it for 5-10 minutes and make your conclusion. You really have to go deep and far. Because we didn't see that performance issue until we got like almost half an hour into the game. just gonna guard. Ouch. Oh, she killed it with one shot. Wow, I mean, if there's an MVP here, it's Rebecca. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Since there's elevation, maybe we can skip. Yeah, alright. It's good. And there you go, the log. Predictably. So where did we come from then? I don't know. After that cutscene. Oh! What did they say about Rebecca being the MVP? Oh, they split up, man. It's not good for Rebecca. Well, make sure you hit your attacks, Dean. You're not helping. Oh, wow. Rebecca's in bad shape. Alright, so if you use an item, it heals everyone in the hex. So there are advantages and disadvantages to staying in the same hex. Wow. Alright, leveled up. Yeah, that makes me regret using up a healing item, but we're not playing for real. We have 5 more, so it's okay. Oh, nice. And then we have this freaking save spot. I shouldn't have used that healing item. Alright. We can... What's in here? Dead end? Oh yeah. I prefer, lots of battles. Because it gives us a good feel of the game. Compared to lots of cutscenes and dialogue. For testing, I mean, right? Alright, so finally Dean's going to... take the offensive. Oh no. I was hoping alright, did she kill it? Alright. No biggie. Oh, what's this? Oh. Earlier I was yearning for battles, but now it's like too frequent. Oops. I don't like that. Ooh, nice. How come she's so powerful?
I can't lose. People are depending on me.
I guess, well, she has an arm. It's just my guy Dean is looking like unreliable. There, more healing items. Good for us. What's the other side? Oh. Oh, look at that. I'm not gonna try and challenge it, sorry. I don't want to prematurely end this episode. What's around us? Oh, just one enemy, okay. Oh no, two enemies. But they're in the same hex. So look at that. Damage two enemies with one shot. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, hurry up. See? Now it's a little too frequent. Nice. Alright, make yourself useful. So far, we've only been seeing two enemies at a time. I wonder if this game is gonna throw us more than two enemies. And how bad performance is gonna be once we have a number of enemies on screen. Wow. Where are the others? Alright. Where is the guy going to go? Alright, so that he has no escape. Alright, good for you, Dean. Finishing move with your shovel. Yeah, see how expansive this area is. Alright, let's see this. I hope there's another flashback.
Hey, can you hear that? Kind of a whistling. No, more of a whooshing.
Right in front of them, right?
Thanks, Dean. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But
What was that? An earthquake?
I'm really curious
You can't just leave me here! No.
about that flashback sequence earlier. Ooh,
What in the world is that?
a giant golem arm.
Huh. That earthquake earlier must have been from this arm falling down.
Falling down? From where?
It's so weird.
I can't believe this is happening.
Cutscene is in Sepia, and
I guess I don't have much of a choice then. Why does this always happen when Dean's around?
hmm,
So neat! Cool!
I thought he was.
Golem! A real honest-to-goodness golem! I can't believe it! This is incredible!
I thought he turned bat evil or something. That laugh was like too sinister.
Grow up a little. He's no different than the other girls.
Battle systems activated! Ready, go! So big, so heavy, so shiny. I think I'm in love. Come on, Rebecca, you gotta check this out. It's awesome.
Are you crazy? That thing could be dangerous.
Don't worry. I know quite a bit about golems, actually, and this here is the left arm. It's perfectly safe.
Maybe I'm missing something here, but what exactly is your point? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
Come on,
it doesn't
don't
make
you get
sense.
it? When you're shooting, you pull the trigger with your right hand, and then you reload with your left hand, right?
As long as you're right-handed, sure.
In other words, Rebecca, the left hand can't hurt us without a right hand. So this left arm here is perfectly good.
You really are crazy. Quit goofing around with that thing!
See, look at that. Look how dangerous a right hand can be.
Why, you?
Wonder where this is headed. Oh, that's a nice twist. All right. Now there's a love triangle going on.
This has been one hell of a day.
Are you okay? How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
My name's Dean, and she's Rebecca. Who are you?
Girl from the sky. She's Johnny Appleseed. What?
Johnny. Johnny. That sounds like a guy's name. Is that your name? No. But it's important.
Oh. Yep, there's a love triangle.
It's gone.
Is that gonna reassemble itself and, become part of Dean or something?
What do we do about her?
We should take her back home.
Alright, are we gonna walk all the way home or? Okay. Alright, so let's try making it back home. Wow, it's still gonna be a long journey back. Now, while we're doing that, I actually stopped the recording and went back to the flashback to see if the Wild Arms fix option would work. And no, it didn't. And nothing that I tried worked on the flashback sequence. But I have a feel of why that is. I just don't know how it could be fixed because the language of Ether XX is alien to me. But it looks like during the flashback sequences, when everything is in sepia, the models actually aren't in sepia. Like it feels like they're in full color, and then the game is rendering the graphics in sepia. So what's happening is, ooh, let's heal up here. No, that might kill us. So I think because the game is rendering that scene in sepia, then it's slowing everything down, right? And again, I don't know how to fix it, but that's the only part of the game that really runs poorly. I'd be curious to see how this performs in a more powerful device like the AYN Odin Pro. I'm also wondering if future versions of Ether XX, SX2, later versions, have that fixed, because it's really confusing which Ether SX version to use recently. I'm still on the last version. Where am I supposed to go? I guess I'm not supposed to go there. I'm on the version, the last official version, without ads. So there's this long story about Ether SX. It's a little confusing. So some people say the Play Store version is better. Some people say it's worse. Honestly, I don't mind the ads, but I'm not sure which is the better version, right? There are people who say that the Play Store version has... Oh, can I push this aside? No. So I can't go there yet. And so without any official word really that the Play Store version is better, I'm sticking to the last release. Yeah, one thing I don't like about Android is like you can't have two versions of the same app installed at the same time. Would have been great if I can keep both and then I can try performance on either, right? Oh no, now I'm lost. I guess we have to make the... Let's just try to get back to town. There might be a boss or something. Ooh, wow, look at that. Oh, I can attack from a distance? I didn't know that. freaking. Alright, let's attack this. Cause that's. I mean, I know that she has a gun, but it didn't seem like you could attack from far away. Man. Alright, but now that I know, it's gonna make battles easier. Alright, level up. Exactly. Something is gonna make battles faster for us. Alright. So I went through there. We can't go there, so I wonder if we can go back, cause I didn't see a clear way for us to get back. I made a mistake. Should have attacked that. Alright, finish the job, Dean. My thoughts exactly, Dean. How could you miss that? Alright, no biggie. It just makes the battle longer. It's annoying when you're trying to hold back a sneeze and you're waiting for an opportunity to pause the video. There you go. I don't know where to go. Oh, definitely not there. Shoot. Now the encounter rate's starting to annoy me. Instant death. Alright. You can. I thought you can shoot all the way from there. Alright, let's go here. There you go. She can shoot straight. Alright, straightforward. Let's save here. It's annoying how it will let you for the main game, like movement is using the left analog stick, and then when you get to the menus it's using the D-pad. Like, what? Alright, so where do we go from here? Can we zoom in? Zoom in? Here, I guess? Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope it doesn't take us a long time to get back. Oh, I don't have it locked. I hope it doesn't take us too long to get back to town. The encounter rate's really annoying me. Oh, I think we're close. So yeah, that any flashback might have performance issues. Oh, another cutscene, I guess?
It's just up ahead. A little further down the mountain is the village where Rebecca and I live. It's the middle of nowhere, so there's not
Rebecca doesn't realize it yet, but she's in a love triangle now.
I apologize, my babies.
Johnny Appleseed. No, oops. Looks like there's another boss. Whoops. Oh, it's a bigger boss.
Dean! What's a monster like that doing around here?
Oh, look at that. Something glowing. It's like...
Might be too much for us to handle.
It's like she has an arm. Oh, there you go.
What are you doing? Come on, we've got to move.
I understand.
Are those things important?
Yes, very important.
Well, I guess a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Dean!
Alright. This is looking interesting.
Damn, this is hot.
I thought Shovel Knight was the first video game character to use a shovel as a pogo stick, but looks like he just got it from Dean.
He double jumped?
No! My precious black Fenrir!
It's a shovel. You don't need to name it.
Oh, but Meteor Drive was okay with you?
Moron, watch out! Now I see.
Alright, now he's got arms.
I'm okay. This is nothing.
What about me? What should I do?
Just trust me.
I wonder if Dean was the one who grabbed the gauntlets, or the gauntlets went to Dean.
For now, that's all. I'm gonna count off. 1, 3. Grab her and run. Fast as you can. Got it? Okay, here goes nothing. 1. Hey, you actually trusted me. Thanks, Rebecca.
Your circus act worked for a change. Now let's finish what you started.
Now he has arms.
With arms like these, I can.
Dialogue's a little...
Selfish Rebecca
Terrible.
actually trusted me. There's no way I'm gonna. Wait now.
Alright, whatever. Deus Ex Machina.
What next?
The
Stay calm.
battlefield's a little different. So we can shoot straight, right?
Gotcha.
Oh, he's got only 3 bullets. What? Oh no. Nice.
What's this?
So Dean's arms isn't long range. Alright. Oh, good. Alright.
Here I come.
Yeah, she's got enough life. So we're gonna split up so that his attention is divided. Oh wow. He really loves going after her. Oh, okay. Let's keep some distance then. I think she's gonna finish it, the boss off. Yeah. Rebecca's still the MVP. Incredibly short range too. Okay. So at least he's not claiming it for his own. Wow. She just gives it to him. All right. I think she knows that these are special arms and they would, like choose their owner or something like that. Twin Fenrir. Avril. All right. Okay, I think since we've already seen cutscenes, I'll just, I'll just skip this entire thing. And that was a real good boss fight. So I think I'll end the episode here. Maybe after this cutscene, when Dean is walking around. Well, let's just see what Tony has to say about these arms. A pretty good intro, right? Johnny Appleseed, I can't get over that. Oh, so it's something important. Alright. You know what? We'll skip this. And I'm going to conclude this episode. So Wild Arms 5. You can't underclock it, but there's not a lot of situations that you don't need to underclock it. It plays relatively well. Um, the battle, uh, the battles have slowdowns, but since they're turn-based, they're not noticeable. You just have to change audio to async mix so that the music isn't stuttering or slowing down, right? Um, there is a problem though with the flashback scene when everything was all sepia. The game speed was like at 80% or even lower, right? It was below 30 frames per second, so that's what are you telling me that real intro is just gonna start now? Well, that was the same for Wild Arms 4, so why am I surprised, right? But yeah, it looks like it plays well, except when it doesn't. And I'm not sure if there are any more flashback scenes in the game. I'm not sure if there are any other sequences that would cause performance to tank. But if it does tank, you can't underclock because it'll stutter like crazy, right? It'll go start and stop, and it's hard to play that way. So I'm hoping that performance is gonna hold. If you do play this game and you get farther than I did, and things change, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what you changed. But I do hope that what you've seen here, what we've seen together, lasts until the end of the game, right? Any scene, the changes to Sepia may, perform at a slower rate, stuttering, all that. You've seen it, so there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. You can check out my channel for the other Wild Arms performances. If you have any other PS2 game requests, let me know. I'll consider it for the channel. I'm still way behind on my backlogs, and I'm starting to get requests for really obscure games. No promises, but yeah, they're right in time for the end of the opening, right? So once again, this is Al from thegaminggeek.net. Talk to you in the next video. Tony's gift.